No, anyway, Mrs. Harding said she used to go there, and she said she never had anything but trouble with them. What with them getting the orders mixed up.
Dear me, they are terrible, aren't they? Well, Mrs. Mollett, no temperature. How's the wart?
And they're rude with it. Oh, the wart. Well, it's still there. I've been putting the stuff on, but it won't shift. Isn't there anything else you can give me?
Well, if it's not gone in a week, we'll try something else, all right?
Oh, all right, Dr. Upton. And they get the bills wrong. They charge Mrs. Upton for 4 jars of calf's foot jelly she'd never set eyes on.
Good evening, Mrs. Mollett.
Oh, good evening, Dr. Griffin. I was just saying about the Greenaways, the trouble.
Yes, Mrs. Hutton was just telling me.
I mean, it isn't as though they were cheap.
No, quite.
Well, you let me know about the wart, Mrs. Mollett.
I will. Do you know they charged me 28 new whatever it is for a 3-ounce wedge of Bell Peas cheese?
Bye-bye. Wart, eh?
Yes, trying formaldehyde.
Beastly things. I've had one for some time. I must do something about it.
Evening all.
Hello, Paul. Are you finished?
Yes, each and every patient fully repaired.
Oh. Good for you. Well, now, Michael and I have got a little present for you.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Now, to thank you for all the help you've been to us during the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I say.
It's all right. It's as well as your fee, not instead of it.
Well, thank you. I've enjoyed it. Do you know I've actually been curing people this week? It's very exciting.
Well, I think we all feel the worst of the flu is over.
No, not just the flu. Backaches, rheumatism, warts, rashes, you name it, I've cured it. Oh, the magic touch.
Well, now we must be off in a minute. Are you both ready?
Yes, of course.
I'll just get my coat.
Well, what's the matter with him?
What?
Or rather, what isn't the matter with him?
Oh, where's the hypochondria gone, you mean?
Yes, he looks positively not particularly ill at all.
I know, it's rather strange, isn't it? He's hardly been worrying about his health at all week. But he has got a wart.
Well, that's not bad, is it, for him?
Well, here we are.
Who's going to be at this cocktail party?
Oh, just the local nice class of person.
Oh. And who's the host?
Oh, hostess, a rather attractive widow called Audrey Watt, who happens also to be our local witch.
Witch?
Witch?
Yes. Oh, not the pointed hat and broomstick type, the East Grinstead Women's Guild type, but rather magical. Oh, don't be so worried. No need to be.
Well, we've never met a witch.
Oh, don't be nervous. I can assure you that she's quite enchanting.
Any excuse for a celebration, I say. I'm delighted you were able to join us. You had a lovely holiday, did you?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, more guests. How wonderful. Leo.
Audrey.
How nice to
And
see
you
you.
too.
Oh, and you brought the little doctors with you. I'm so glad.
This is my nephew, Dr. Paul Collier, who's been helping us out a bit, Mrs. Audrey Watt. And this is Dr. Michael Upton, Audrey.
How do you do, Doctor?
How do you do, Mrs. Watt?
Well, why don't you come over here and help yourselves to some of my special brew? Yes, come on. I make yourselves at home. Doctor, you're interested in paintings, are you, Doctor?
Which doctor? What? Oh, me? Yes, I am.
Yes. How do you like that one?
What painting of the two?
That one.
Oh, yes, sorry, I didn't know which... The what painting you meant, Mrs. Witch? Which painting you meant, Mrs. Watt? Sorry.
Powerful, isn't it?
Yes, quite spellbind. Powerful, yes, that's the word.
There, have a drink.
Oh, thank you.
Has Dr. Griffin told you I'm a witch?
What? Which? Oh, no.
Yes.
Yes. So he did. I've forgotten. Sorry.
Well, please don't be nervous. It's only white magic.
Aha.
Well, are we all right?
Yes.
Bung ho.
I must have a word with Freddie. Would you forgive me, Audrey?
Yes, do go and chat to him. He's worried about his ingrowing things again. Very, very alarming. I'm most concerned myself.
What does white magic actually mean, Mrs. Watt? I mean, what do you do?
Ah, that'd be telling now, wouldn't it? I will tell you one thing, though.
Oh, what?
I don't turn GPs into frogs or anything. I don't. I really don't.
So I said, oh, well, Mr. Greenaway, I said, if that's your attitude, Mr. Greenaway, I said, I'll buy my Norwegian lumpfish caviar elsewhere. So he said...
Jolly good for you, Mrs. Mollett. And let's have a look at the wart, shall we?
So he said... Oh, it's gone.
So it has.
Yes, marvellous. So he
You
said...
see, I told you that stuff would clear it up.
Oh, no, Doctor, it wasn't your stuff.
What?
No, I went to Mrs. Watt and she rubbed a snail on it. So he said to me...
A snail?
Yes, then she puts the snail on a thorn, and when the snail dies, the wart goes away. So he said...
Yes, but you seriously don't really believe... I mean, you've been putting formaldehyde on for a long time.
Yes, weeks, and it was still there. She rubs it with a snail, and it's gone in 3 days.
Ah, yes, but you can't
Now,
really...
Doctor, don't get jealous. I mean, you're only young, aren't you? She's been a witch for years.
Who?
Mrs. Watt. She rubbed it with a broad bead skin, you know, the furry part. Then she put the cobweb on. Sang a little song, a pinch of morning dew, and I haven't had a moment's trouble since.
No, I see, but I mean, you
Because
can't...
I think the medicine helped.
Well, perhaps you should use her more often, Mrs. Melnikoff.
Oh, I would, Doctor. But she's not on the National Health.
Bye-bye, Mrs. Jason.
Well, Mike, any more Mrs. Watt disciples today?
Yes, one this morning and one this afternoon.
Yes, I've just had one.
Look, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I find it so humiliating. I thought it was me that was curing them.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Godby. I'll see you later, Mike.
Yes, come on, Mrs. Bobby. Take a seat.
Oh, thank you very much, Doctor. Take the weight off the feet, eh? Yes.
That's right. Now, what's the trouble?
Oh, nothing wrong with me, Doctor. Now, it's the wife, see. She said, would I ask you, can she have another bottle of that wind mixture?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Doctor. Very kind.
And, how's your arm?
Oh, nearly gone, thank you, Doctor, yeah.
Good. Well, I might as well take a quick look at it while I'm here.
Oh, no, don't bother yourself, Doctor.
Oh, no, it's no trouble. I'd like to see that rash
Oh,
clearing
well,
up.
it's really not wasting your time. Well, it's wasting your time.
No,
I mean...
look, it won't take a moment. Let's have a look. What's this?
What's what, Doctor?
This green stuff.
Green stuff? Oh, yeah. Oh, strange.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it could be, leaves? Leaves? Yes, I think I must have slipped on the lawn this morning.
On a pile of leaves?
Yes, that would be it, wouldn't it? Yes.
Why did you rub them in?
Ah, well, I expect,
Mrs. Watt?
yes, now you come to mention it, it was Mrs. Watt, yes.
She rubbed these leaves on?
Yes, that's right, so she did, of course. Fancy me forgetting that, yeah.
How many times?
I beg your pardon?
How many times did she rub leaves on?
Oh, yes, well, now, let me think, twice? Well, 5 or 6 times at the most. Anyway, it's gone now,
Look,
isn't it?
have you been putting the ointment on at all?
Oh, let me think now. Well, no, not really, no, not
Why
very much.
not?
Well, Mrs. Watt said...
Yes.
Well, there wasn't much point in using the ointment and the leaves.
Mike, do you think we should?
Of course we should. I'm not having to pinch in my patients and then telling them to throw away my medicine. Giving them all that mumbo-jumbo.
Well, Mike, I mean...
It's only psychosomatic. It's all in the mind. She just tells them they're going to get well and...
And they do.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, good afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Blythe.
You come to see Mrs. Watt, then?
That's right.
You not well, then?
I'm not...
Oh. Good afternoon, Doctor. Have you got a wart or anything? Because she's marvellous. Rheumatism?
We are not here for our health, Mrs. Mollet.
Oh. Here. You come for a love potion, then? It's no good ringing that bell, you know, Doctor, because she's round the back.
Thank you very much. Jesus, come on.
they gone?
Yep, Griffin's just cycled away and she's gone back inside.
Oh, come on, Mike, let's get out of here.
What?
Look, I don't think this is a very nice place.
What's the matter with you?
Come on, you did see that ceremony, didn't you?
You're not frightened of her, are you?
No. Well, no. A bit. Look, you hid too.
Yes, but only because of your uncle. I mean, he'd die of shame if he knew we'd seen him here.
Yes. No wonder he's been looking better recently. Rubbish.
Where are you going?
Well, I thought it'd be easier for you if I wasn't in your way. You know, easier for you. I just thought I'd,
Another way?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Watt. It's Michael Upton and Paul Collier.
Hello.
I'll be down in a minute. Go in, the front door's open.
Thank you very much. Go on. What a running nurse. Go on.
Oh, Mike, it's a bit,
What?
well, it's a bit different from the last time we came. I mean, some of these things weren't here. Look!
All right, it's ugly.
It's more than ugly. Well,
Look, it's just an ordinary living room with some peculiar things in it.
look at that book. Medieval spells and curses. Mike, I don't like it.
Oh, do shut
Now,
up.
seriously, I think we ought to go now.
Hello?
What?
What's this?
No, Mike, don't.
Hello.
No, don't, Michael.
I will have a look.
No, please, leave it. No, leave it.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What is it?
It's sort of, have a look.
No.
You really are scared, aren't you?
Yes.
It's not horrible, it's just, have a look.
All right.
Go on.
Oh, it's a sort of laboratory, isn't it?
And, inside.
An altar? Oh my God, I'm getting up. No joking, I'm off. What's that?
It's only her.
Oh, help me, God!
Sit down.
No, no!
She's coming.
I know I can't face her.
Upton, how nice to see you.
Hello, Mrs. Watt. And I hope it's not, inconvenient.
Oh, no, not at all, no. Oh, is Dr. Collier in the,
Well, no, he couldn't. He had to run.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, dear. Never mind. We'll be able to have a nice, cosy little chat on our own, eh?
Oh, yes.
Do sit down. I shan't be a moment. I just have to put this away.
Are
you all right?
Yes. I sat on something.
Oh, dear.
No, I'm fine now.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
Perfectly.
I shan't be a moment. My little holy of holies. Frightfully secret. It's where I do most of my, you know.
Oh,
Yes, I'll show it to you sometime, if you're interested.
yes, I would be.
Not today, perhaps, because I have to put a protective blessing on you before you go in there, and that takes simply ages.
A blessing.
Yes. Well, if you go in without it, you see, a most terrible curse would fall on you. That's what those symbols on the door say.
Well, what sort of, curse?
Well, let's just say it would stop you having a lot of fun. The very last thing that a handsome young doctor with lots and lots of pretty girlfriends would want to happen now, isn't it? Really?
Yes.
So, well, now, you don't have to dash away.
No.
I just put some tea on. Shan't be a moment. Indian or China?
Chinese, India, either.
Mike,
What?
you heard her? The curse.
Look, you don't really believe in all that.
Well, what am I going to do? I'm cursed. I'll never be able to...
Pull yourself together.
You don't care, do you?
Well, look, Hobbit, she doesn't know you're here.
I see, Upton. Right, well, I'm going.
No, not that way. Out there. Quick.
Well, I've had it, and I'll never have it again.
Go on, get out. Quick, go on.
Get out.
Here we are. Oh, it is a lovely afternoon. It's a shame to be indoors, really. it goes. I wonder who's getting it this time. Now, how do you like it? Milk? And sugar? Sugar? I'm sorry.
Please. Heartburn.
Oh, my goodness me. Well, I have the very thing for that. Here, this'll do the trick. Nibble on this. It's wonderful for indigestion. Yes. Now. I'm sorry,
Sorry, I was just, sorry.
Why did you do that?
Well, I suddenly felt much better, and it seemed a waste.
A waste?
A waste to use it unnecessarily when somebody else could nibble on it. I'll go and get it.
I'm not going to give it to somebody else now. It's been thrown into the garden, am I?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, no?
No.
Well, how would you feel if you gave someone a bottle of medicine and they threw it through the surgery window?
Ah, well, that's not quite the same thing.
Why not?
I mean, I'm a doctor.
And how long have you been a doctor?
6 months.
Well, I've been a witch for 13 years!
Yes, but you're not seriously suggesting that witchcraft is as...
As powerful?
Yes, as powerful as medicine.
It's 1,000 times more powerful, you little fool.
Oh, rubbish. It's just a load of mumbo-jumbo and suggestion.
Get out.
What?
Get out of my house this instant, you jumped-up nurse.
Well, that's the way you feel.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't...
Yes, you doctors are all fools, aren't you? Get out!
Yes. No.
No.
No, not until I finish what I came here to say.
I'll call the police.
If you're not careful, I'll call them.
You'll call them?
I came here to warn you off my patients.
You impudent young pup!
I'm warning you. If I hear you've been interfering with them again, I shall report you to the authorities. That's all I have to say.
You'll pay for this.
Oh, I'm not frightened of your silly spells. Good afternoon, Mrs. Watt.
Get out!
Salt and coriander, I conjure thee by Barabbas, by Satanus, by the devil powerless be, conjured by the queen... Oh, which queen is it? Ah, yes. Conjured by the queen of Sard, by the underworld itself, powers over Cockadover. Oh, my God. Shh! Let all secret arts decay, conjure all magic powers away from Audrey Watt. So mote it be. There, that should do her up.
What on earth are you doing?
Well, I'm cancelling the curse by taking her magic powers away. I got this book.
Oh, look, you don't really believe any of
No,
this,
not
do you?
really, but I've just been thinking it out. You see, if I believe just a little bit she can harm me, well, maybe she can. But if I believe that, then I believe this will protect me. And if I don't believe she did me any damage, well, I'm all right anyway. But this will make sure, you see. Right? Understand? Right. Now, I've done 5 spells, but I need your help for 1 more.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry to disturb you. What on earth?
Oh, it's nothing, Uncle. It's just an experiment.
Nothing important.
Oh, I see. Well, I thought I'd just tell you that I had a word with Audrey Watt about our patients, and she says she quite understands. But what on earth are you doing?
It's nothing. It's to do with warts, Uncle.
Warts?
Yes. How's yours?
Oh, it's better, thank you.
What did you use?
Oh, just the usual.
You didn't get Mrs. Watt to help?
What? Oh, no, that old rubbish. Of course not. Well, I must get off to bed, but I just thought you'd like to know about what Mrs. Watt said.
Yes.
Lying old toad. Now, I need your help for 1 more spell to be done at Mrs. Watt's house next full moon, which is next Thursday. Now, we need a tile from her roof.
What?
Oh,
A tile from her roof?
right. Now, here's the tile.
What does this do?
Either drives her powers away or it drives her away.
Oh, honestly, Paul, 2 grown men.
Oh, shut up. Now, put that down there. Shh. Nip round the back and see if you can hear anything. Okay, yes, must be asleep. Good. Now the herbs. Shh. tile traverse the lantern, they, the Queen of Sard, be banished. All evil powers of Audrey Watt be far from us, be far from us. Trefoil, Vervain, Frogmore, Dill, hinder witches, hinder witches. Oh, what? Look. My God, that worked quick.
She's gone to South Africa.
South Africa?
She flew off last Tuesday.
What, just like that?
Oh, no. She's had it on her mind for ages. She's got a sister out there.
Oh, well, do you know when she decided to go?
Yes, last week. When I had a word with her about your feelings about her treating our patients.
Before we did that...
But what you were so surprised about? I thought everybody else knew. You were behaving very strangely.
Oh, good morning.
Oh,
I better get started.
The rest is coming back, I'm afraid, Doctor. No peace for the wicked, hey?
oh well, I'll see you in a moment.
Oh,
all right?
thanks.
Well, you see, Dr. Griffin...
Uncle?
Yes?
How's your wart?
Oh, that's better at all events. Oh, wait a bit, no. I think it's coming back.
Funny.
Oh, come on, Paul, just because one ward...
And the rash, and Mrs. Mollett, Mrs. Melnikoff, and Mrs. Jason, they're all out there.
Eh?
Mrs. Watt's gone away, and their symptoms have come back.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, Michael, it's all in the mind.
Ooh.